Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to day 6 of 55 days of Christ consciousness. Christ consciousness energies that are within you. I am Gina Lobito, Soul Inspired Reflections, and I'm so excited to be out here in Mount Shasta. Today is February, weird, June 20th. I'm already jumping ahead a whole nother year. June 20th. And as some of you know, today's card pool is garden. And apologies for this coming a day late. And really, it's not a day late. It comes right on time when we just get out of that construct of time that we just know when we're going to get the information exactly when we need it. And so hopefully there's not too much background noise because I am in a little neighborhood area. And but you can see right behind me, right there, you see the peak of the mountain. And right here, and later today, I'll be going to visit her a little more intimately. And again, we have the garden card for receive and heal. Receive and heal. And when I sat here and first thought of garden card, the garden, in my own eye, pictured different. Like my garden looks different than the image depicted here. But if we take a look and just read the card's energy and the image of the card itself, what pops out to you? I know what pops out to me is look at the size of the moon in this. And there's so much celestial energy occurring. So much celestial energy, almost like you're in a dream, this like quest happening here. What's in your garden? What are you dreaming of? Right? What do you need to tend to? Right? This child here, it's like it looking at this beautiful, like looks like a little daisy. It reminds me of sweetgrass, right? When you're a kid and you pick the little flowers with the sweetgrass and you suck on it. It's kind of tart and sour. And or maybe it's called sour grass, but I remember calling it sweetgrass. But just connecting with this flower and taking time to just take it in, really take it in. And perhaps dreaming. What does dreaming have to do with your garden? What does dreaming have to do with receiving and healing? And what does this have to do with Christ consciousness, those attributes and energies within you? Right? Because we also see these cliffs here meeting the ocean, meeting the water. And there's this piece to me as I'm looking into these rays that are of light coming in through the water. I'm reminded of our soul and how vast our soul is. And some of us are afraid to be embodied by our soul and go deeper, right? Because it's the ocean, right? It can represent the vastness of your soul. And the depths of it. And so what aspects of your garden are you reaching new depths of? Are you healing and uprooting and tending to the garden and the things that no longer serve you? And it's even not even tending to, it's like this, it's surrendering with ease, like all these midnight colors, these nighttime colors, and this gentle flow, magical flow of water coming through. What magic? It's like your magical garden. It's your dreamscape. It's your dreamscape. What dreams are you laying down for your garden that brings forth healing? That brings forth that motion and light that inspires you to keep going. That inspires you to keep going and knowing that all is well. All is well. It's almost like this little intimate prayer between you and the night sky, right? So oftentimes we depict the sun, and even this moon has a sun-like quality. It's very more bright and yellow. And that too may be this transition of how we relate to the moon and the dream time. And what are you bringing light to in your vision? And it's like this portal of energy that's around it. I don't know if you can see it so well. Today I'm recording from my phone, so it may be a little different than with my computer. but just what is this card bringing out in you as you connect with it? Where does it take you inside yourself? What journey does it take you on? Right. And there's this piece too of the seagulls, the white seagulls taking flight. And they're kind of hovering over the land as they get ready to cross over the water. Right? What waters are you crossing over within yourself that are bringing you some more peace, more vision, more um, ability to heal as you connect with water? There's something about this too. As you connect with water, the ability for water to bring healing to you, the healing waters, right? Like fountain of youth kind of thing. Where can you bring in your youthful dreamer and creativity? And we'll come to the reading out of the book shortly. But what I felt guided to do was bring out the deck for the Light Keeper's deck, and what Light Keeper would like to assist us. Or maybe I didn't bring that. Huh. Oh. This is fascinating. So it's just the one card today. Here it is. It was hiding. So we have the Keepers of Light deck by Kyle Gray that we will be connecting with. We're going to just ask for one card, one Keeper of Light to assist us in the garden. How can we tend to our garden to receive and heal? Perhaps in a way, this one just flew out of my, okay, and it's Krishna, devotion. Again, we started off with Krishna, devotion. What are you devoting your garden to, right? What does your garden look like? How do you devote time to your inner self, to self-reflect, to dream? And what healing comes with the dreams that you create into life, right? Even if you're going through some sort of trauma or memories of your past, right, that you're letting go of and surrendering to, that are limiting you, how might you devote your energy into cultivating the dream of your garden, right? So when we're going through life, many of us have a dream of what our life, we'd like our life to look like, feel like, be like. So what I invite you today in that dreamscape of your garden, I invite you today to close your eyes and picture in your mind's eye with every detail what you'd like your garden to look like from the inner. What do you like your body to feel like as you picture your life? Are there trees in it? What kind of flowers? Give it color, give it vibrancy, almost like if you could taste it and smell it and then feel that energy come down in through your crown and feel it through your body. Because it's in the joy and inspiration where the healing will come, where that flow of water, that peaceful water that you can connect to, will flow through your body, will flow through your cells and recalibrate your cells. So you can bring forth that vision, that dream, the garden that you desire from the depths of your heart, from the depths of your soul, which will bring you healing. But you have to be willing to receive it. You have to be willing to feel that you're worthy of the garden, you're worthy of the dream to come to fruition, you're worthy of that vision of your heart's desire, your soul's desire from the highest aspect of yourself, from your I am presence, to fully embody that energy, right? Where it comes with ease and grace in its own divine time. So let's go ahead and also I want to bring out, since I'm out in nature and it's a little dewy out, I'm being mindful on where I set things. So as we bring these two cards together, and they both have very similar colors, right? We have the cool bluish green colors coming together, and then this golden light behind Krishna, That's right. When we reach levels of attainment, it's like that same moon is behind, that same inspiration, that same light coming in down through your crown, through your soul star. Remember, we're connecting more and more with our soul star energy and purifying that, purifying your thoughts, purifying your visions, calling on your soul wisdom and every aspect of yourself to be here in this moment as you dream. You no longer have to be separate from any parallel timelines, right? Pick every timeline exists, but you are the one that puts the energy into what you want to create. You are now becoming the creator. Okay. So what you create, this is where your thoughts have so much power right now and will continue to. So bring in the purification of your mind, the purification of your actions, the purification of your voice as you dream, as you send your dreams to the universe. It's listening, it's living and breathing with you. How might you devote your time and energy? Call on Krishna to assist you in your devotion and what that looks for you. Trust your spiritual guidance is what this message is. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. So again, we start our week off with this overtone. Bring in the love and know that you are loved. You're just love, and bring that energy of love into everything that you do. Bring it into the garden, right? Because remember that even with the lotus, it grows out of the mud. It grows out of the thickness of what many of us might think is gross. What do we need? We need the mulch to bring in nutrients. So how might you turn the the muddiness of your life into the mulch that's nutrients that feed you to be in the highest level of your ability. The wisdom, you're going to draw out the wisdom, the knowledge, and let go of the rest. Let go of the resentment, let go of the anger, because that's not who you truly are as you step further into your soul essence, in your I am presence. So what does your dream look like? Take some time to devote some time to connect to your spiritual, your spirituality, your guidance, your higher guidance. And what are you recommitting perhaps or committing yourself to? Devote yourself each day to yourself and your growth and your presence. With that will come through in your actions as you devote yourself and recommit yourself to knowing the deeper inner essence of you and calling in your higher guidance and bridging those worlds together, the physical and spiritual world together that lives within you, that you're connected, the seen and unseen aspects of yourself into a harmonious, integrated energies. As you integrate your higher quality, your I am presence, that energy of love builds your garden. It'll reflect in everything that you do, one step at a time. One step at a time. So let's turn to the card I'm feeling. Let's turn to the book of the garden so you can receive and heal. And if you feel some resistance, pay attention to that, because you may need to bring your breath in to allow the energy to flow through you. Allow, like the waters, those cool, calm waters, those evening waters that can be so magical. And it's card number 10 today for those of you that want to follow the numerology on your own. The garden, receive and heal. And again, that beautiful picture. And so perhaps some of you are healing some of your inner child. There feels like there's a component to that. I got to adjust myself for a second. There's a component to receiving that inner healing. Let go of the pain of your childhood. Let go of the expectations and what you perhaps wish you had, and remember what you've learned from your experiences. And at the end of it, soul to soul, whether it's your parents, a loved one, family, an acquaintance, a stranger, anything that may in your life caused you pain, that you're healing, be willing to receive the healing. Be willing to receive the forgiveness of yourself and the other persons involved from the highest place possible. Now, this doesn't mean those things didn't occur. It doesn't mean the pain didn't happen. But it's to a point where you can find the healing in it for yourself, to bring it to enough calmness, to enough peace inside you, that it's no longer limiting your life. That current of water is flowing, and you're letting the light come into you. You're letting the light come into your being, because this almost looks like a waterfall of light as you look into the distance, I forget what you call that point, the horizon, right? And it creates this line, and this light coming through looks like a waterfall of light when you get to see it up closer. Where can you let the light shine on your garden? In the darkness and the shadows of the aspects of you that you can't quite see, allow the light to reach it and bring it forward, right? What did we talk about last week? Enlightenment. Bring light into light. So what aspects of your garden can you bring light into? Bring light into. And it doesn't have to be everything in your life. It can just be one aspect, and that will be enough. That one aspect and bringing light in will be enough. Because it's like if you're sitting in a movie theater and someone cracks the door up just a little bit, and how much light comes in. It's quite a lot of light. So as you're healing, sometimes you just need a crack of light, just a small beam of light, which is enough. It's enough to receive the healing. It's enough to receive the healing and allow your garden, your inner state of being to be at peace and calm, and to be with the self and devote time to your inner self and higher self, and trusting your spiritual guidance, right? This young one here is in full trust of the night sky, in full trust in being in the magic of the evening and the darkness, because look how bright it really is. Look how bright that really is, between all the moons, the planets, the celestial, the waters, the reflection of water off the light. Even the path is lit up. Even the path is lit up. So when you're willing to receive your healing and heal and be part of that process, everything has magic. Everything has beauty. There is light there. And the path appears with ease and grace, even though it's windy. The waters flow with grace, and they'll flow right through you. So the card, beyond this moment, beyond this happening, beyond this breath lies a garden, a place where we have already built Christ consciousness together. Here lives peace, unity, and harmony, respect, and freedom. Here too, there is no warring, fighting, or belittling. Here, there is only love. This place, God's garden, is not barred to you. The doors are always open, and the entry is free to anyone, whoever they are and whatever they have done. All who sit here are forever changed by the living consciousness of light and the sanctity of all light. From the flower of the butterfly to the stars and the moon of the sky, this garden doesn't await you only at death. Its gates are open to welcome you right now. Right now, you can be in this garden. Come sit a while at the holy presence of universal wonder and angelic light. Surrender and allow all that is good into your heart, and take time to marvel at the majesty of all creation. You may come to this garden anytime you need healing, comfort, or companionship. rest, times when you feel low, unloved, burdened, or alone. Here you are, always welcomed as a vulnerable part of all that is. I don't know why I said vulnerable. It says valuable part of all that is. So some of you may be feeling vulnerable. I don't want to discredit what came out of my mouth. This is vulnerable to be in full surrender, but trust that you are fully taken care of and embraced in love during this whole process. Go to your garden at night, ask to go to that healing place in your dreams, and come back renewed, refreshed, healed. Call on the angels for support. So I continue reading. Time fades, heaviness disappears, and pain diminishes as you allow the love of Jesus and the accumulation of all he taught to envelope you. New earth, the golden age, the times foretold, and that were worth the wait. Breathe and feel yourself in God's garden. Hear the bird song and the gentle sound of lapping waves, and smell the scent of the newly opened flowers, all there for you to savor and enjoy. If you feel lost, come. If you feel weary, come. If you feel uncertain and unclear, come. Whatever troubles you now can be aided by entering the garden. Breathe deeply into your body. Say your name aloud or to yourself, then repeat 3 times. So this is an exercise you can do. Visualize the moon at its fullest, cascading soft peach tones of color into the sky above, now lit up with stars just for you. Focus on a star, the one with your name on it. Feel its brilliance and the sparkle that holds your unique soul energy within it. Sit and face the sea and warm, dry grass, and be shown clarity, truth, and the way forward. Right now, you have the attention of the whole kingdom. You can ask to receive what you need and give thanks for what you already have. It is also a place to come just for time out, solitude, and the need to temporarily stop. Since life is fast and society is hardwired to go faster, here no such pressure exists. Take in the colors and aromas, allow them to receive you and experience the different energies that ride on the breeze. Beauty, happiness, health, all are here. Health, all are nectar. I'm going to repeat this line. Sometimes my dyslexic reading comes in. Take in the colors and aromas, allow them to revive you and experience the different energies that ride on the breeze. Beauty, happiness, health, all are nectar. All are nectar for your soul. Energies that ride on the breeze. So too, if there is a particular part of embodying Christ that you struggle with, you can ask for insight around your blocks or state of confusion here. In God's garden, every moment gives you a chance to be reborn. Your soul never growing tired, only curious to learn and explore. How perfect is this card? Even as I said earlier, that came through earlier, pay attention to where you might feel struggle and go to your garden. Go to your garden, because it's not God's garden. You're not separate from it, because you are an aspect of God. You are an aspect of oneness of all that is. It's your garden just as much as it is my garden. So don't be surprised when you ask to go visit the garden. There may be others visiting there, and just to honor what they are too doing there. They're going there for healing, for peace, for clarity, just as you are. They're bringing light to their life, bringing light to their heart, bringing light to their soul. So go to your garden at night or in meditation, or as like I'm here in this beautiful place of Mount Shasta, which is known to be purity, the mountain of purity, like white purity, because it's based off the Russian word shastya, Shasta, purity. So how might you gain more purity in your life by going to your garden? And how perfect that I'm sitting here. I'll go to the waters later today, but the water here is so pure and flowing, and this area is so giving for healing. So I invite you to call on the energy of Mount Shasta that is behind me. Pull up an image of her beauty, connect with it. Connect with it. Connect with her waters, even from wherever you live. You energetically can connect with it. And how might that be part of your own garden? How might Earth be the garden you've always been looking for and forgot that you even lived in? Earth is a very special place to be here, and it is not what people have made it out to be. It's not what you've made it out to be or what you've been told. It's far more pure than what we realize. So things only exist when you put energy into them, right? Okay. It's not this duality consciousness that we've made so real in our life. That's not real. Oneness is real. That we're all connected is real, and that what you do, say, and dream matters as you are a creator of your own garden, and as we create the collective garden and this new earth we are all living in and creating with each breath. That the earth expands, we expand with it. We expand with her wisdom and energy. So how might this too be a garden that we can come to for healing? Right? Not just in your dreams. It's right here. You can touch it. It's right here. Not just in etheric retreats. It's both, because as above and so below, just as much as there's etheric retreats and that you're ethereal, you're also physical and on this planet. So do it both. Do both. Go on the mini quest to go for healing. Get out of your comfort zone and then return home and bring that healing back with you. I'm Gina Libido, Soul Inspired Reflections. I hope you enjoyed this day 6 of Christ consciousness in the garden, and receive and heal. Have a really blessed day today. I'm going to go play in the waters of Shasta, purity.